Okay.
I cannot.
IDGAM.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Ha! Okay, just say testing.
Testing.
No.
Testing.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Woo! All right, extras.
I don't even know. But
Listen.
somewhere.
Woo. Extras, welcome to another
Episode.
tantalizing shenanigans shenanigan show.
Shenanigan?
The shenanigans.
Shenanigan?
Yeah, shenanigans.
Shenanigan.
Yes. This is Drinks and Drama with real life shit that we like to talk about over here on this channel. You are
Just come.
and I am. Thank you guys for tuning in. Before we get started, let's thank our 918 subscribers.
Oh, 1,000%.
What's up? We want to thank you guys for rocking with us and just hitting the subscribe button and just being down with our shenanigans. Like we said, you guys know there are millions of channels on YouTube. And, our content is our content. It's coming from our opinions on how we feel about pop culture. Sometimes we're talking about real life shit. Sometimes we are talking about ratchet reality. Sometimes shit that's going on right in our own backyard. It just, whatever we just feel like talking about, that's what we're going to talk about over here.
Yeah.
So.
And if you don't like it, you can leave.
You can leave. That's right. I know that's right. Listen, I see so many YouTubers that I follow. Sometimes I see some of the big dogs that I follow. I see sometimes their subscribers get upset with the content that they post, and then sometimes they are trying to pivot and do what the people want them to do. And I feel like, to me, that takes away from your authenticity. I feel like that. And I feel like the people that rocks with you and that like what you put out, they're going to rock with you regardless. So, that being said,
let's dive right in.
Let's get into it. What we talk about?
Well, we're going to the Salt Lake.
Salty Lake. And some ladies that's salty over in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Well, I must say, this season is sort of very good, and I'm glad that they got Mary in, and I'm also glad they got this new girl, Bronwyn. If you guys haven't been watching, Bronwyn gives that energy. She goes.
Bronwyn is that girl. I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah. Listen, I misjudged Bronwyn because I remember when Bravo was introducing a new cast of Salt Lake City, and when I saw Bronwyn, I was like,
go back to the
oh boy! I said, here's another Lisa and Meredith cookie cutter. Bronwyn has proven me all the way wrong. All the way wrong. Sis comes out, you want that smoke, you want to get clocked.
So could Bronwyn get her apology?
I said cheers to her. Okay. I said I was wrong. I said I misjudged because she just really looked like a Meredith and a Lisa cookie cutter until she opened her mouth and she dotting them I's and crossing them T's. And
dot.
Yeah, Bronwyn is letting.
Oh, y'all, this apple.
This apple is right. I'm over here like. So, but yeah, Bronwyn is proving to be that girl. I'm almost thinking I can see Bronwyn could have a first chair.
With Mary, yeah, definitely. We have to see so far what is going to perspire with the. We only in episode 3, so
right. But from what
old
she is
school
giving,
girls could give a little bit more. We don't know.
They could. Like Meredith, I'm over you and the bath bombs. I'm tired. I'm tired of the pH balances being off.
No,
I'm tired of you.
pH balancing off. She was in that kitchen. She had baking soda and vinegar.
Oh yeah, that's right. Her son was in there like. But still,
and
like,
vinegar don't mess with the hoo-ha, does it?
listen,
I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know.
Listen,
Ain't vinegar supposed to be good or natural?
Listen, I ain't never heard no OBGYN talk about use vinegar. I ain't never heard no lady doctor.
But would that mess your...
That burns!
Well, no, it's going to explode with the baking soda.
No. You really going to be in the at urgent care like, oh, and it ain't even from you of having sex. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I really don't know.
Y'all do not get her bad mouth.
Please, right. Because it's really the bomb. It's the bomb. The coochie going to be the bomb. It's bombing. Like, stop it. And that scares me anyway. First of all, why would you want a product that's like a bomb? Like, I don't get it. Like, we know bombs explode. And my thing is, it's like,
I guess you want her coochie to explode.
For her man, put it on her husband, so he can be like, the bomb. But anyway,
well, I'm just... she was effing everybody in New York.
Right, according to Lisa, right. And that hot mic take. That's how I knew when I heard that. I was like, Lisa ass ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. When Lisa did that, I said, Lisa has most definitely solidified her spot. She will forever keep a snowflake.
Well, that was her and being real. It's like, I loved what she did. Because, you know, most people are like, oh, unmic me. And
Lisa said absolutely
no,
not.
She knew what she was doing. She
Lisa
was like,
said,
y'all want reality? This is my reality.
Yeah.
Because Lisa would have did that with, if the cameras went around, Lisa would have probably...
Oh, yeah. She would have did the same thing. Yeah, I feel like Lisa is going to Lisa, because if Lisa don't love nobody, Lisa love her damn self, and Lisa is always going to be Team Lisa. Jack ain't thinking about her. Jack be like...
Well, let's...
Okay, so
no,
but we were talking about the people that's like we talking about the old school girls are who's gonna bring it. Like I just don't feel like Meredith. Yeah, before we get into the episode.
Well, Mary's
definitely bringing it, and I see the comments where people are like, "Well, Mary's mean." Mary is not mean.
She's not mean.
Mary is just. Mary is just Mary. You either like her or you don't.
She's unfiltered.
Yeah, she is. Mary is one of those people. It's either you gonna like her,
she's not gonna tiptoe
or you're
around
not going to. Yeah, it's one or the other. You're gonna love her or you're gonna hate her, and that's it. That's just Mary is just that type of individual. Yeah. So Mary definitely. Mary will always solidify her spot as well.
Actually,
what do you think about Heather?
Lisa,
yeah, Lisa's a given.
The rest is, I don't know.
What you think about Whitney?
It's all stuff in the air.
Whitney can go.
I said the rest is up in the air. I don't know.
Whitney's not giving us anything. She's not. Whitney is the Ashley Darby of this. Is
Whitney, Meredith.
I'm almost thinking Meredith can go too.
Whitney, Meredith, and who else?
Heather.
Okay.
I'm not feeling Heather because, okay, I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why.
Keep getting yours up and shut up.
A few reasons why.
Shut
the front door up.
Just go away, Heather.
Yes.
Why I'm not feeling Heather is because when Jen dotted that I, that was the perfect, the whole world knew that Jen was the one that dotted that I. And you lied and saying somebody in production could have done it, just like leave all this, right? All the speculation and shit. When she should have just kept it a buck. She, instead of trying to just save Jen, she should have just said, "You know what? Jen got mad at me and popped me in the eye."
So here's the thing with me and Heather. Heather, you have nothing from last season.
She got nothing. She's got nothing. What about the Mormon book? Do you think is that enough to keep her?
What's homegirl's name?
Who?
Y'all know what I'm saying. I went blank. I just went blank. She was on. She was at the Twitter account.
Monica.
Monica, thank you. I'm sorry.
Vontae.
She doesn't have Monica, so it's like
she doesn't have a story.
She doesn't have. Yeah, it was like last season. Oh, that
was. I'm trying to tell you. Just think. Okay. Just think if Monica was on with Bronwyn and we wouldn't need these other Britneys or
they could have
Whitney's
left
other
Monica
little
and
friend.
had Bronwyn,
Yes, and then like
Mary,
the other little friends,
Lisa.
the other little friends that Heather and Whitney are bringing, we don't need them. We don't need the
We could.
Brittany. We don't need the
Well, we know Heather would
Maylee.
not have came back if we would have left.
Who
Who cares?
cares?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
We
pretty
don't
sure
need the
Meredith would.
Maylee. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Whitney's little tag along friend, we don't need her. The one that be returning
And
clothes
Whitney
to
would have came.
Dillard's.
We'll talk about that. It wasn't Dillard's. Was it
Nordstrom's.
Nordstrom's rack or regular Nordstrom's?
Listen, dog, I love a good Nordstrom rack. Okay, listen, Nordstrom rack be having some.
Well, we don't. Which one it was? Was she about to be blacklisted?
Listen, how you, ma'am? Okay, so let's jump into the episode.
Let's dive in,
this
y'all.
shit is crazy.
So we already know. We got introduced to the new girls. It didn't go so well.
Yeah, it's like.
Well,
I'm gonna call Brittany Little Tink Tink.
Her, Brittany, Brittany. Yeah, with that fake boyfriend.
It's her best friend, and because he's the Osmond, so I think that's one of the reasons why she is just so. Because Donnie and Marie is her junior news. I'm not doing this right now. So because she's with an Osmond, so she just really feels like, well, okay, right. She really feels that she's with the Osmond. Jared Osmond. Jared is like, we are best friends. Every time he posts her on social media, it's like we are best friends. But every time she comes around the ladies, she keeps saying that we're together. And he's like, we're besties. And she's like, but he's my man. And it's just like, again, here's another woman that I am going to lump with Cynthia Bailey, that I'm going to lump with Evelyn Lozada. Like that, she's a pick-me. It's like he's giving you all the red flags that you need. He's not answering your phone calls. He's telling other people when they're, hey, are you seeing somebody? No, me and Britt are not together.
It's
like
my best friend.
But she keep lying.
And not in the 50 Cent.
Yes.
Best friend song. Like,
right.
That was your best friend.
Yeah. Right. No. It's very much given.
Actual best friend.
Right. Very much giving BFF.
That's my
vibes.
best friend. That's my best friend.
Yes, that pretty much is giving me Saweetie and who's Saweetie and Doja Cat vibes, because they're supposed to be best friends. Like that's what it's giving. He's not, and I think from time to time he could sweet talk her out of her panties. So I think that's why she feels
we know
like they're
that's
together.
That's friends with benefits.
But but she's very much giving pick-me-sha, and it's like at this right, and it's like at this big grown age, it's like find somebody that is going to be into you as much as you're into them, because like you're looking very desperate, and even like for somebody like Mary is like, we don't care, and then she took offense. Yeah. You know, in episode 2,
we don't though.
We don't, because she's not giving us anything. Like she's been flat. She's been flat from the moment she was introduced.
Just like her ass, she is flat
like a pancake.
But so we start off. You know, we go into the trip, Milwaukee.
Right, and we're talking. Yeah. So we already know that Whitney has planned a trip. Trixie has invited Whitney to come out and host a drag show situation. So she want to bring the girls with I don't know why, but Jesus, it's always drama. So
they had that little so-called bonded.
I'm so tired.
That was not bonding.
What I found funny was, so Whitney, of course, chartered a flight. Now, before the ladies got on the flight, you know, they always got to kiki with their husbands about what's going on and the drama that happened. So we see Whitney is talking to her husband about this trip, and he's just like, oh my God, pretty much like, you gonna bring all these ladies with you, all these egos gonna fit into a plane. Then we see Bronwyn. She's talking to her husband, and she's telling her husband how disappointed she is in Lisa because Lisa did not defend her at Heather's event. And
it was more so not defending, but she was like, you could have just said something. You didn't.
She didn't speak up. Yeah,
you spoke up for Heather, but you didn't speak up for me. So I feel on that one, because what you're not going to do is have me just sitting there And then it was like, remember, because she was like lightweight. She was like, no, Bronwyn, well, it's not like that. And she was like sticking up for Heather. So I understand where Bronwyn coming from. Like, what you not going to do?
Yeah, because see,
I
the
get
thing
that
is,
with both your friends or whatever.
But here's the thing, though.
But hold on. What you not going to do is not stick up for me. Because Lisa even knows that what she said in the car was, come on now.
Lisa and Heather, here's the thing.
She had that conversation with Whitney.
I'm going to say this whole thing. Lisa and Heather brought Bronwyn in and they were being messy. And I feel like they was lightweight trying to set her up to see what she would say so they could take it back. But they don't know that Bronwyn is that girl. And what Bronwyn said about Whitney, she said that shit to Whitney.
Yeah, and that's why that's about to be Mary's friend now.
Yes, and she's about, her and Mary's about to be team. Yeah. So, and I really feel like that's what was going on. And another thing why I'm team Bronwyn, because in this situation, Lisa, Bronwyn is your friend. Bronwyn does not know any of these ladies from Eve. So you are bringing her into this group. So if there is some type of miscommunication, somebody took something the wrong way, Lisa, that was your time to interject and be like, no, my girl good. She didn't mean it like that. Or she could have just said, you know what? Bronwyn is very much unfiltered. She's very much going to tell you how she feels. Hey, if your feelings get hurt, it just is what it is. She's, Bronwyn is like Bronwyn and Mary, I feel like, get along well because they are that girl. They don't care if you like them. It's like, if you say something to me, oh, I'm about to drag you for filth. And that's what they do. And I just don't feel like the other girls can really accept it. And so I just feel like Heather is most definitely reaching, most definitely trying to, she's giving me bully vibes.
First of all, Heather, I don't want to hear nothing from your mouth, because when Bronwyn was saying that in the car about your cousin, I mean, yeah, that's your cousin, but y'all ain't really that close anymore.
They're not close anymore.
But why didn't you say something in the car? She didn't say nothing in the car. They were sitting up in that car, and she was sitting in the back worried about her nuggets.
And her junior bacon cheeseburger. And her frosting.
So, my thing is, why do you even care?
She should have said something in that moment. Yeah, because if you're talking about my best friend, you talking about my cousin, in that moment, I'm going to be like,
wait, did I hear something wrong? Wait.
Did you?
What you just say?
You said something? Excuse me? What did you say?
But she didn't even say nothing bad. That was the whole thing. She just said that moment was it was funny. It was like, did she rehearse it?
Yes, and she said that same shit to Whitney, and Whitney even laughed when they went on their little one-on-one sister friend. Let me get to know you.
She was like, no, I actually like Whitney, but it was like that one moment.
It was kind of like, did you rehearse this? I'm like, it was Whitney. Yeah. Like, yeah, it was very much giving, like, yeah, you rehearsed that shit. So the fact
and that's all she said.
That was it. So Heather is trying to,
she kept saying, like, I was laughing about that because
it was funny. Because that's what it was giving. Because we are, so Whitney has been on a self-healing journey since we have met her, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
It's like heal or get off the pot. Like,
you either stripping on the pole or now you healing. Like, pick
a struggle. Pick a struggle.
Just be if you're gonna be on the pole, then just be on the pole.
Right. So anyway, Whitney charters this private jet, gets the ladies together.
Oh well,
Mary's like, oh man. Mary said, Mary said, no, I'm not traveling on Spirit Airlines with you guys.
Well, yeah, basically, she was like, Whitney, I know how you are. You're gonna have 17 people up on that private.
Right.
She was like, no.
And Mary don't want to smell the corn chips and the mayonnaise. Smells like hospital. Right.
But
Mary said, I don't want the hospital.
Well, she's like, no, I'm joking. We don't have a medic. You gotta put your arms in the air or something. Oh, take you a sip. Mm-mm.
That's what got me in the.
Oh, it went down the wrong way.
It's the apple. It's the apple.
Well, let's not laugh.
Oh, do we need a medic? Okay. What's that number to 911? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Ooh,
So
wait, you need to take a minute. We gonna pause.
No. We keep going.
Y'all, we need to pause for a minute.
Wait a minute. Woo! Wait.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm good.
You sure?
Yes.
Hold on now. Wait now. Don't even talk. Give it a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That stuff was just so funny.
I know, but
It
shoot.
went down the.
We need to take a break or continue.
No, we're good.
You sure now?
I'm sure.
I don't want it to just be me on the show.
Next segment. No, we had to call. Nick News said keep going. We had to call 911 for her real quick. Okay. So Mary is like, I'm traveling. Mary's like, I don't want to be involved with the 17 people on the flight.
And then, yeah, and I get where she's coming from. That's just all the people like this drama. She's like, I don't want to hear all this.
Right. And see, you know what? And I feel Mary 1000% because that's how you stay out of a lot of bullshit. Yeah. Can't nobody say I said this, I said that, and I feel it. And and that's one of the reasons why I like Mary. And it's like, yeah,
I love Mary since season 1, the first. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was always my favorite.
Yeah, I liked her because she is not your average housewife. It's not like she's not looking for friends. She like, I don't give a shit if you like me, if you don't. Mm-hmm. I could leave. Yeah. She very much does not care. Yeah. So anyway, all the ladies hop on a flight. And it's to me, it's just like
it looked packed.
Yes. I'm like,
it's a private jet, but that private jet was small.
It was very much giving Spirit Airlines. And just because y'all had the caviar, y'all had the tequila, y'all had the champagne. Just too close.
If I'm on a PJ, I want space where I could.
Yes.
You know.
And they was not like that.
No, they was bunched up, and I'm like, Whitney, damn. Well, you know her. Is her husband still working? No shade, but
Justin got a job again.
He just got a job back, but you know the checks ain't kicking in yet. So while she out here doing her private jet,
please don't make me choke again.
Are them bath bombs selling?
I'm tired of them and these fucking bath bombs.
Well, you know she got the coochie bombs.
Stop it. Wait a minute.
When you got the bath bombs out. So that's why Meredith is mad. Because she feels like she's the queen of bath bombs. She feels like she introduced that first.
But how many women across the country are selling bath bombs? Like, that's the thing that is killing me.
But if she's not just selling, she had a whole line and she expanded to bath bombs.
Right.
And this was before Meredith talked
about. She got her Alibaba crystals and
she got something else. She got
them crystals that they said Alibaba.
We gonna get into that later. God bless. Well, shit. I ain't mad at her because Sheree can have She by Sheen. Then she can have her. Yes. But let's keep it real though. I don't think if you. Okay,
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of these celebrities be doing Alibaba.
But no, but she hired some of us clearly, you know, because you can't copy something. So yeah, you like you use their creators, okay, just like She by Sheen. Leggings, what's your joggers? What you coming out joggers? Joggers. I'm like, girl, that's Sheen, and then gonna put some She by Sheree.
She by Sheen.
Okay.
we know.
Not paying $200.
I am not right for some leggings that as soon as you put them in the washing machine.
And they're gonna be matted up with the Nick balls.
And they gonna have a string hang out. You know when you have a string and you pull it to
your coochie gonna be out.
So get a bath bomb. Get a bath bomb because your coochie gonna be out, and then you're gonna have to go to urgent care because it's no itch.
You gotta have fake dots
to give you veneers, but it's really your coochie that they need to be worried about. Wait a minute, no, you're gonna see the fake coochie doctor. Remember that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
They hired the fake nurses. He had a whole staff. He had the reception.
Just fraudulent, man.
Anywho.
Okay.
Shout out to the fake doctor.
Listen.
He was healing coochie around the world.
Healing coochie around the world. So anyway, they arrive. So the hotel. Now I kind of like that hotel.
It was a nice hotel.
Yes, because every lady had her own room.
So who paid for it?
Probably Bravo.
It wasn't Whitney because like I said, her husband just started working again.
Right. So what I liked was the fact that Mary and the ladies. So Mary pulled up like literally 2 seconds before the other ladies did. So I like the fact that everybody got in the lobby. Yeah, everybody arrived at the same time, so they all got to be one big group. So they check into this nice little swanky hotel where everybody had their own room. Yeah, they got to pick whatever room that they wanted. So Whitney had a nice spread for the ladies, so they got an opportunity to sit down and fix food. So while they're talking,
was it caviar?
Meredith and this. Why did Meredith even come on the trip? Like,
well, it was so funny because she was. I don't even know if I'm coming.
And Whitney like, bye.
And then she said to me, I was able to make rearrangements on my schedule, so I will be here.
But I don't care. Like, you don't have to come.
Meredith, stop being like you're trying to be like the queen bee, and it's like
it's not
happening.
It's not.
You can't make it be fetch like on Mean Girls.
Yes, you are not Regina George. No. There's only one Regina George forever and ever. So anyway, the ladies are sitting down. They're eating.
Wednesdays we wear pink.
Yeah, on Wednesdays we wear pink. Yeah, we can do some Mean Girl shirts next week. So anyway, the ladies are sitting down and they are talking about the activities.
I'm so sorry because this is what I do. But remember on October 3rd, if you're a Mean Girl, so you watch the movie. So October 3rd, everybody was doing a mean. Remember in the movie, he was like, what day is it? It's October 3rd. I'm sorry. That's cheesy.
Well, maybe I should have did something we should have did something for October 3rd. I could have posted it, but I digress.
Back to
next week we will have on our Mean Girl shirts.
Oh, y'all got to say,
commemorate.
Y'all,
Mean Girls.
I'm about to.
So
next
anyway,
video shoot.
Listen. So anyway, the ladies are sitting at the table, and Whitney is letting them know the activities that she has planned for them. So while they're talking,
that's so funny.
The ladies are sitting around. They're talking about whatever. So we find out Lisa gets teary-eyed because somebody asked her about Jack's mission. Mm-hmm. She gets a little teary-eyed, and she's saying that Jack woke up one night, had severe stomach pains, and she was trying to
know if it was the bubble guts. Honestly,
I'm gonna say being out on
his
appendix or the
he didn't know what it was.
He didn't know what was going on. So Lisa was trying to hop a flight out to where's he in Colombia?
Mm-hmm. He said, "Hell no."
He said, "No." Yeah, he told his mama
so
no.
So she was extra upset because if y'all know, she's very close. She's like very clingy and.
Jack don't be feeling her like that though.
But that's how Lisa is.
I know, and Jack
he gets on. Yeah, he like, okay, could I grow up? Like I guess when he was younger, he let it go. Like okay, whatever. But now that he's like 19, he's like, I want to experience life on my own. I don't need you to keep bailing me out. Because he told her, I'll figure it out. I'll take care of it. I mean, if it was something detrimental, of course. She would have flew out, but apparently it's not bad.
Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah. Maybe he had some bad sushi or something.
Could have been diarrhea.
Yeah, because, over there trying to drink the water and trying to get accustomed to that food, because it's not like, I'm not sure, like, if he has access to... Yeah, like, you really don't know what you eat.
You don't know what you eat.
You don't know and what you're drinking.
And you know what? I'm not trying to throw shade.
No, but it's just...
Cultures are different.
Yeah, it's just a different type of
situation. What we eat is disgusting.
But I'm saying, I don't even know if they have access to, like, bottled water. And
the water may be coming from the stream.
You don't know.
Because he's taking, what do you call that? What Mormons do? Whatever they, sort of like I don't want to say pilgrimage, but what do you call it?
Missionary. He's on his mission.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. So it could be
Colombia is a third world country.
Yeah,
and they even said when he got his thing, he's not in the best of parts. It's the
so he probably in the hood. Yeah. So like I said, so
dirty water.
Yeah, he probably does not have access to bottled water and things like that. So he could probably be drinking on, eating on a little bit of something. Yeah. So he may have had Montezuma's revenge. He may have just had explosive diarrhea.
But he's all right. So because apparently if he wasn't, she would have been.
Oh yeah, Lisa would have been, and the daddy, and the little brother.
Oh damn. But
yeah. So they talked about that, and so. They talked about the things that they were going to do. They said, hey, we're going to do gambling, or we're going to go to the Bobblehead Museum. And so the ladies are talking about what they're going to do. I'm going to go to the museum. I'm going to go to gamble.
Well, you all know where the Bobblehead came from.
Yeah. So, right. Whitney picked the Bobblehead Museum because last season her and Mary was getting into it. Remember, the prior season,
they were close.
They were close, but then Whitney put it out there that Mary was doing some pedophilic type of stuff. So she put it out there, and she pretty much put a wedge in the friendship because you guys already knew that Mary is pastor of a church, and the fact that Whitney put these lies out there about her, that caused a strain in the friendship. So last season we saw when Mary and Whitney got together, Mary didn't want to have anything to do with Whitney. She didn't want to film with her. She didn't want to do anything. So that's why she called her bobblehead. So they decided. So Whitney was being funny in a cutesy way, saying, we're going to go to the Bobblehead Museum. And then Mary's like, oh, well, Whitney, you're no longer a bobblehead. You've passed the torch to somebody else. Okay. And, of course, it's Heather's new friend.
Yeah.
Brittany. Polo Tink Tink, who is most definitely giving
bobblehead
vibes. So the two groups, and then prior to that, Bronwyn was pretty much talking about, before the ladies got together, remember, Heather and Whitney was in the room talking, and so they were each talking about how Bronwyn, basically like the people that they was having drama with, how did
you know what go. I don't even
so,
you know what
right
let me just say this real quick, because Heather, like, I'm so sick of you.
She's
like, you
coming for
keep
Bronwyn.
Bringing this up, like, oh yeah, I don't see it. I mean, she had one conversation with us, and it seemed like she had a totally different. No, she didn't.
She didn't.
And
Heather
even Whitney said that. She said, "No, I feel like
Heather.
Cool.
Heather needs a new storyline. So we already know last season Heather's storyline was Monica. So she had very much came with this dramatic bullshit about celebrity Von Teese and all this stuff like that. Okay,
receipts.
So we know Heather had momentum, and she built her case, and she dropped the bombshell and all that. We get that. So I just feel like right now Heather is doing everything that she can to keep her snowflake.
Reaching,
and her snowflake, in my opinion, is very much melting.
But you know what?
It's very much melting.
I honestly think that she might beg to have Monica come back.
She might,
just so she can stay on this show.
Yeah, because because Heather's not giving us anything. So Heather's we don't care
about those Ozempic girls.
Right, she's trying her best. I liked Fat Heather, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like Fat Heather was confident in who she was. She was funny, and she had more personality than this one. This Heather right now is very much trying to. Pretty much. That's what this Heather is getting.
She's definitely blah.
She's blah. She's reaching, and it's like you're trying to use this new. You're trying to bully Bronwyn, but Bronwyn, Heather, you don't know how to be a bully.
But you know what? It's so funny because she went from I want to be liked by everybody. Now you're trying to bully, like.
Because remember, so Heather still has a chip on her shoulder. Remember. Season 1, Lisa bullied the hell out of her. Like, oh, I don't remember her. You know what I'm saying? Funny. She's like, I don't know her.
She mean girled her ass.
She mean girled Heather's ass so much. And now that Lisa has given Heather a bone, Heather kind of feels like, she feeling like she kind of like top dog now because Lisa is acknowledging her. Lisa is coming to pick her up and take her to Wendy's. Like
Lisa.
yeah, Lisa's my best friend. So I just very much feel like Heather, although she said I don't care if people like me, she very much has been vying for Lisa's attention since the first season.
Oh
so it's
my
like now that she
God.
has
She was pulling up pictures from high school yearbooks, high
yeah,
school
it was
prom.
very
It
yeah,
was like
it
getting
was
pathetic.
yeah, it was very much given. I know you're
I
not my
would
friend, but
not.
I want
First
you to
of
be my
all,
friend.
if I know we went to high school together and you don't even want to acknowledge, I'm not bringing that up.
Yeah, we don't. I don't know you. You don't know me.
Okay.
We could coexist. I could see you at the reunion, and you could be like, "Hey,"
We
and I'd
went
be
to
like,
school together. If you don't want to admit it, that's fine. But I'm not going to
"Yes."
sit up there. But what I'm going to do is pull that yearbook out and have my receipts. I'm not going to sit there and like, oh, we were friends. And that's where Heather went wrong. You should not have went up there and like, oh, no, we was friends.
Because Lisa very much was like,
we weren't.
no. And the people
She said, I may have seen you passing by.
Yeah, but I don't
know her.
Right, very much giving Keke Palmer. I don't know this man. I don't know this woman. That was very much what it was given. So I feel like now Heather is trying to use Bronwyn for a storyline, and it's like she's trying to get something to stick. And Whitney is like, "Hey, listen. We had a conversation about it. Bronwyn was not trying to be mean girl.
She thought it was gonna stick like Gorilla Glue. No, that's Elmer's.
Listen,
Elmer's. You know that glue don't stick. Boop,
right, Elmer's.
Fell off.
Yep. Because it was very much given it's not sticking.
Next time use Gorilla.
Right. That Gorilla what the lady
just
had put on her hair. Listen, what that lady did to that hair, that's what Heather needs to use that so it'll stick. So anyway, the ladies split up. They are going to the casino. They're going to the Bobblehead Museum. So anyway, at the casino, we see little Brit Polo Tink Tink.
Oh God!
Is calling. She is calling Jerry.
Oh no,
she's FaceTiming. She FaceTimed him. He didn't FaceTime. He did not answer. So she's sitting at the casino table
real quick because he only went like about twice.
Yeah, and he was like. Send her away. Like
she's just sitting there getting ready to go out and just looking pathetic. But
oh yeah, before they went out, that's right. He did deny her while she was getting ready. And then when they was at the casino,
I didn't see that you called.
Yeah. And so Lisa is like,
let me message.
Please? Yeah, Lisa's like, give me your phone. And so Lisa pretty much sends him a message that I think was cool. Like, yo, we out kicking it. I'll hit you tomorrow. I don't know what time we're getting in. And so she sent
I'm having a great time with my girls.
And that's it. And Polo Tink Tink should have left it at that. But no. Tink Tink they get to the game. And Tink Tink is calling him again in the skybox. And it's just looking
pathetic. You just said that you having a good time with your girls.
And now you're calling them.
Like, 10 minutes? Yo, I don't even know how many minutes, but that looks pathetic.
Yes. Calling him back. And I guess she was calling so much that he finally answered. Anyway, sidebar, Angie is sitting with Bronwyn and she was telling her, now y'all know Angie and her husband have a beauty salon. They got all these mother effing salons all over Salt Lake City, okay?
With your gay ass husband.
So Angie let it be known before she left. She had talked to Sean and she told Sean, hey.
Shout out to Mary Samantha. Remember your gay ass husband.
So Angie let it be known to her husband, like, hey, our little brow girl had posted this cute little picture of herself and Jared was in the DM. So they going back and forth and back. So the girl had asked her, hey, are you seeing anybody? No, me and Britt are not together. So what ended up happening was the brow girl ended up sending Angie screenshots of their conversation where she had the receipt of Jared saying, no, Britt and I are not together. So they're in the skybox. Angie is telling Bronwyn. And so Tink Tink is like in front of them in a skybox. And she's like, are you guys talking about me? And then Angie's kind of like, yo, listen, I need to be honest with you. Your mans and my brow girl have been flirting back and forth in the DMs. And she's like, I got the screenshots. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So little Tink Tink, bottom lip starts quivering. I need a minute. So she runs out. Meredith runs after her to try to talk to her. And it's just a mess. Again,
you know
that's why I said she's a pick-Misha. It's like, stop it. Before
I don't
you
even
went
care about
out,
the big mission. I'm like,
but it's like
Meredith,
before.
sit your ass down.
Thank you. And with them itchy ass bath bombs. Like, why are you going after this
You
woman?
don't even know her.
Exactly.
You don't even know her.
Right. Right. You don't know her. If anybody should have been going after her, should have been Heather.
Heather, that's her friend.
Heather's friend. But Heather is so far up Lisa's tail that up her tailpipe, she didn't care. Yeah, she didn't care. So Meredith is trying to get this woman that she does not know advice. Well, maybe you should start just dating other people so you can see what it's like. And you know, how about, like Brittany told us, her kids felt like she has been putting men before them. Her, yeah. So the thing is, like Mary said, get right with your kids. Yeah. Get right with your kids before you start trying to have these relationships. Stop putting men before your children. Maybe your relationship with your kids would not be estranged if you would put them first. Maybe love would find you, if you poured and showed love to your kids. Maybe that's what the big...
Stop leaving to go on a date and put a hungry man's dinner in the microwave for your kids. How about that?
Trying to do that.
And spend time with your kids.
Spend time with your kids.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure her kids is older now, but I'm pretty sure she was doing that when they were little.
Probably putting men before them because Heather let it be known that Brittany has been married a couple times. I think
several means.
Yeah, it's like, stop it. So Meredith tries to pep talk.
Damn, boy, that coochie out.
Listen, they're like, we tired, boss. Yeah, and then Brittany let it be known.
That coochie been.
Listen,
that coochie well out.
Then Brittany let it be known in episode 2 that her and Jared have broken up like 16 times, gotten together. No, that man is using you, and the fact that you don't recognize it, again, is very much giving pick Misha.
Yeah, so we're in the,
towards the end.
The booth at the basketball.
Right, then Bronwyn gathers the girls. She gathers Lisa
right now.
And gathers Heather.
Too much going on. He say, she say. So she about to nip it in the bud.
So Bronwyn pretty much clocks Lisa and basically is telling her, like, yo, I think you a faulty ass, fake ass friend, and I'm gonna tell you why. Blah 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 blah. And Lisa,
you wasn't here. Like, she was like, I didn't need you to defend me, and I agree with. I love this girl Bronwyn so much. Cause she was like, I didn't need you to defend me, but what you're not going to do is not stick up for me as a friend. You don't have to defend me. She said I could defend myself. I said, oh shit.
She said, I can defend my mother.
But what you're not going to do, is stick up for me.
And I felt that 1,000% because, again, like I said.
She said she was like, Lisa, you could have dated this situation, but you didn't.
You could have said, yo, that's my homegirl. She did not listen. She's very much unfiltered. Take it with a grain of salt. That's who she is. Boom. Conversation would have been ended. But the thing is, Heather had to take it up a notch. Heather wants to cause friction. Okay, so here's the thing. This is my theory right
Heather
here.
has no substance this episode. Season, period.
But this is my theory with this, okay? So Whitney right now is the black sheep within the group. Remember how they ganged up on her? You had Lisa, Meredith, and Heather all ganging up on her, okay? Mm-hmm. So you had one person defending her. The other ladies was kind of pretty much sitting back. So pretty much Whitney is on an island by herself. So what Heather is trying to do is, Heather, in my opinion, is trying to deflect and distract from people being allies for Whitney. And I feel like she's trying to use Bronwyn to just cause more conflict between her and Whitney, so Whitney won't have any kind of allies. So that's the thing. And I really feel like she wants Whitney to be gone. I feel like that's what Heather really wants, because Whitney, I'm gonna be honest, Whitney is everything I feel like that Heather wants to be. When you look at the body shape, when you look at when you look at the body shape, you look at the fact that Whitney has a husband, Heather doesn't. Heather wants so bad to be bad Mormon, and my thing is, it's like you could honestly that could.
Heather never even did that until Whitney left. She was like, and
Until Whitney
Heather was like, "Are
excommunicated
you
herself.
sure? Are you sure?"
Mm-hmm. And then that's when she started transitioning into becoming the bad Mormon. Because Whitney was already excommunicated from the church because she and Justin
signed a thing or something.
Yeah, because remember the way she and Justin.
I'm leaving. I got to sign shit.
Right.
Bye. No.
I'm out this bitch. Like if I'm out, I'm out. If I'm out, I'm out.
Sound like a cult to me. I'm not saying like that, but I just don't.
Listen, they kind of said that the Mormons is a little cult. Right. Because they don't let us's in there. They said we're not going to heaven, even if we try to be Mormons. That they didn't believe. The founder of Mormonism said that it wasn't for us.
Well, that's fine.
Right. I'm not trying to.
Dusty ass.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, it's like certain. Yeah, their whole situation is just. I don't rock. With it. If you rock with it, you rock with it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying y'all.
That's not my cup of tea.
But I'm just saying if you're going, I know my God loves everybody, no matter what complexion, skin color, race, nationality.
Listen.
So if that's
they're not feeling us really. So that's why I feel like it's an oxymoron when I see black people that's like, I'm a Mormon, and I'm like, okay. Okay. So yeah, so honestly I feel like it's a Heather. I feel like Heather's very much jealous of Whitney. And I feel like she wants to keep Whitney on this island alone where she does not have any allies. Because remember, Whitney ended up leaving the Bezos dinner because the trio had ganged up on her. And she was very much feeling like, hey, nobody's having my back. Even though Angie did have her back. Angie ended up leaving with her. Angie had her back.
It's about to be.
So let's talk about Angie.
It's about to be Angie,
Mary,
Bronwyn, and Bronwyn. That's one
and
side.
Whitney.
And Whitney. I'm sorry, Whitney. On one side, and then the other girls, Heather,
Lisa, and Meredith.
And Meredith on the other side.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what it.
Listen, y'all.
Listen, the Salt Lake City girlies is bringing it. Yes. They bringing it. They bringing it right now.
So let's get to the last part. So basically,
Bronwyn told Heather's ass, don't come for me unless I send for you.
Wait, what she say again? I should have.
Basically talking about how get on your peacock real quick.
What she say?
She said something like, I gotta set you straight, or I gotta. I gotta get you correct, or something like that.
Get you, yeah.
I gotta get you together. Pretty much, I gotta gather you.
I gotta get you correct, because if we're gonna have a friendship, I said, ooh.
She said, I've got to gather you. She said, I've got to.
Because
I gotta gather you.
She got give me her. What? I'm like, yeah, she said what she said.
And my thing is, production rolled the tapes back. What Bronwyn said in that car is what Bronwyn said to Whitney. And I cannot, and I know we're episodes and episodes away from the reunion, but they're going to show that.
I know. But she said it in a different way.
No, she didn't.
No. I'm talking about it was still the same thing, but
it was the same. She said what she said, man.
She laughed.
Listen, Bronwyn laughed with the girls, and she laughed with Whitney. My thing is, Bronwyn. My thing is,
when she told Whitney,
she did. Her and Whitney laughed about it because Whitney was like, "Well, yeah."
Well, she laughed after, but it doesn't matter. It's like y'all are just giving too much.
Yeah, all I'm saying is Bronwyn kikied with Whitney.
Everybody does that. Everybody talks and talks.
Yes.
Until, we all put this out on the table, we're not going to move forward. Listen,
Bronwyn kikied.
And they're not. Because everybody does that. But what I'm saying, Bronwyn, she really did, because she had a conversation So what did they do if she had a conversation? She had this conversation with Whitney beforehand.
What I'm saying,
so Whitney already knew
and,
about it.
And Whitney told Heather.
So after the fact, it really don't matter. So if I'm sitting up there telling other girls and kikiing about it and laughing about it, it doesn't matter because we already had this conversation. So miss me with that.
Right,
period.
and Whitney already said Bronwyn told me about it. Like we talked about it. So again, and even Whitney said,
Heather.
Heather, I feel like you're blowing this out of proportion.
She's stale this season.
She's stale. Yep, she's stale. Mm-hmm. She's stale as dry Wonder Bread.
And she's scared she's about to be tossed out. So she's trying to do everything she can to maintain her little snowflake.
Well, her snowflake is melting.
Oh, that
is... It's very much, you're holding it, it's very much melting at this point.
Wait, she gonna be on her phone. Reality Vontae. She gonna create an account. I'm bad, bitches.
Right, that she really is, because I honestly feel like Heather missed so many opportunities where she could have solidified her spot. Like when Jen dotted that I, all you had to do was drag Jen under the bus, because you already knew that Jen was not. We already knew that Jen wasn't coming back.
Like she thought, like, okay, well,
but it wasn't a storyline, because the thing is, everybody knew that Jen had hit you, and you're sitting up here lying.
And she could have got a production fire. Like
that's what I'm saying, lying.
I'm like,
but see, here's the thing. That's why I said Andy to me is. I feel like I don't have any respect for Andy. Andy is.
If it was any other housewives, they would.
Andy's on bullshit, because I'm sorry. If you're lying on my production staff, you don't need to come back. Mm-hmm. You just don't need to come back. I'm quite sure there are other interesting women in Salt Lake.
With Ashley, so.
Yeah, and Ashley needs to go too.
We saw him. Like I'm like, oh,
we saw Michael grabbing booties.
I know that's your husband, but you got to go.
We saw Michael being indignant. Yes. And here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, I know.
Because what's the next step? They're gonna diddy him up.
Listen, I know for a fact that an NDA was presented, and I know that Andy and them paid that production staff member off. You know that he did.
He was
they paid him off handsomely, and I'm quite sure. Yeah, and that's why that kangaroo restaurant.
Yes, camera.
Yes, we saw it, and we've seen it. Like Michael is a harasser. Juan's dick. Yeah, Michael, you are a sexual harasser. That's just it.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I don't know, because that shit that happened with them basketball players, I don't even know. But anyway,
what the F, because maybe that ain't his.
Listen,
Michael looked like a little little pervert. Them little old perverts. That's why he grabbed the production's booty.
Just nasty. But Heather,
I don't see why she's still here, because after what she did, honestly, I said this before in our previous episodes. I do not understand why she should have been gone.
Monica,
you cannot do that. It's not.
There's no reason why Monica shouldn't be back. There's no.
It was actually before. I said this before the whole Monica.
Oh yeah, before we all said it.
Been there.
Yeah.
Because
everybody knew it was Jen.
It doesn't matter what we knew. It doesn't matter. You lied. She
right, I get that.
But you lied.
I get that.
And you lied and lied and lied. And then you get mad because Monica faked an account and was trolling y'all asses.
And first of all, Monica wasn't the only person on that account. It was other people. It was Monica, her hairdresser, and other people that was on there.
And she said she mainly ran it.
Yep. But they all posted shit.
She said she didn't.
She managed it, but other people was posting the dirt that they had.
And she didn't care.
Yeah. But my thing... Yeah. But my thing is that Heather's selling us wolf tickets when everybody knew that you and Jen.
She was putting light to y'all shit because y'all shit was not burning.
Listen, that candle was
out.
Listen, if Monica would not have been on that show this season, the Housewives would be gone. She didn't even have to be on. It would be gone.
She didn't even have to be on there. They was always talking about the rumors on Reality Vontae. All the rumors.
Yeah, but I'm saying having Monica on the show brought
Maybe
it to
100%,
life, and it
but
brought
yeah, I'm not saying
because
that.
what I'm saying is the show would not have gotten picked up for the third season. No, what is
Well,
this? This is season
we're on
3.
3.
So yeah, it would not
No,
have
we
gotten.
past season. It's like, hold on, what season we on? Y'all just correct us. I'm tired.
No, I think we're on. I think we might be. This might
Is
be
it
season
4?
3 for Salt Lake City. No, I don't think they made it to 4 seasons yet.
Yeah, they passed. No, because Mary
Mm-mm.
was on season 1. Hold
Mary's
on,
been on
I'm about
all
to.
the seasons. She just showed up as a
No, she wasn't
friend.
on all this. That was just last season. The season before that, she was. No, she wasn't on it.
So
Let
Mary
me
wasn't
see.
on season 2.
Let me see. No, she was. Cause when did Jen get arrested?
Jen got arrested on the 2nd season.
Let me see. Housewives of Salt Lake.
Salty Lake. Saltine Lake.
Hoes of Salt Lake City. No, I know how. Dang, he taking forever to type because.
You're just doing what you do.
No,
Just doing what you do.
season 5. I knew. Yeah, it's 5
Season
seasons.
5?
Then we're on season 5. She fired.
Season 5.
Yes, oh Lord Jesus.
I've been watching all the seasons. I guess for me,
Have you?
I have, but they just haven't been. They've been run.
Really?
Yes, really. They just been running kind of blase. It's just been blase. So clearly,
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. So basically, at the end,
season 5, blase. Because I mean, let's be honest. Monica's season 4 helped bring the show to life
but it
because
was running dry on 3 because
right. That's what I'm saying. It was
because
that.
Mary didn't come back until
It wasn't
when
that
Monica
memorable.
came back. Remember?
Yeah, season 4.
She was a
Okay.
guest of the show because season 4.
Yeah.
She wasn't there season 3. She was there season 1 and 2 and left.
Okay,
3.
so again, that's why it's been so dry.
Now she back at it again.
So
sorry.
I don't know. I still
all right, y'all.
like I have hopes for this season, but I hope I don't know. Will they make it to a season 6? We'll see.
So with the lines being divided, who is going to come out on top? Because clearly these lines is about to be divided.
Oh, I already know. I'll tell you 2 people that's coming out on top: Mary and Bronwyn.
Yes.
The rest of them, I really don't know where they're gonna stay. So y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure you are tuning in to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, where they're getting real salty over there.
Because
the girlies is giving.
You know, when it's $1 billion on the elevator, of course shit gonna go down.
You can leave. You can also leave when you're not feeling whatever. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Yes. All right.
And thank you again to 918.
Yes, we are slowly creeping up on 1,000 subscribers. So again, we thank you.
And then we're gonna pop that champagne.
That champagne when we hit 1,000. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all in the next video.